Our topic for today is which short stories will leave you breathless? This is a super popular answer that someone posted without revealing their identity. As she walks towards her primary school, she saw so many kids playing together, talking together, eating together. That day was special for her, as it was her first day in that school after all. She was looking everywhere, to make friends. But her eyes stopped at a boy, who was sitting alone under a big tree. As she walks towards him, he saw her with his big gorgeous eyes and gave her an innocent smile. She came close to him and asked innocently, "What is your name?" He replied nervously, "Siddharth." Without even asking, she said, "Mine is Sanjana, will you be my friend?" Just then, the wind blows as he looks up in the sky, he can feel the comfort in her voice. Siddharth accepted her friendship then, she sits beside him under that tree. As she sit there, she starts talking continuously. He was just smiling as he found his first friend in her. There was something in those two souls, a connection was already there between them. Siddharth was always nervous in crowds, as it was a whole new world for him. But for Sanjana, it was a gift. She was one of the most talkative girls in her class. She was just like any other kid who loves talking, playing, enjoying their childhood at fullest without any worry. But Siddharth was different. He don't talk much, he was always nervous in front of everyone. He couldn't make friends on his own. He was always busy in his own imaginative world. In lunchtime, they used to share their food. Sanjana always used to think why Siddharth always brought junk food in his lunchbox. One fine day, she asked, "Why do you always bring junk food?" "My mummy told me that it is bad for kids. Don't eat too much." Before she could complete, Siddharth became sad and didn't speak a single word. Sanjana could feel his sadness as she looks into his big eyes behind those big glasses. How can he answer this question? He was just 6 years old, when his father told him that his mummy became a star and was far away from them to turn everyone's dark night into a bright one. Maybe that was the reason why he was so fascinated about the stars and moon. She held his both hand in her hand and asked innocently, "What happened? Tell me." He replied with a broken voice, "My papa told me that she became a star and was far away from him." Siddharth was sad that day, but Sanjana was there with him. He ate her half lunch which was made by her mother. They didn't play that day, they just sat under the same tree without talking much, holding each other's hand tight. In her home, Sanjana told her mother the whole story. After that day, Sanjana always brought extra food in her lunchbox and Siddharth used to eat it completely. As days passed, he became comfortable in her presence. He don't like to play games with others, but she always came close to him, held his hand and asked him to play with her, which he couldn't refuse. He starts playing games with her. He starts talking more than her. They used to study together, they used to draw sketches everywhere, singing poems together. Sanjana taught him how to play guitar and poetry writing. They became best friends. That moment was very special for both of them. She has so many friends, but she always used to sit beside him. He barely knows anyone, his eyes were focused only on one girl, his best friend. So many years went like nothing. Time flew very fast like a cold breeze. As he walks towards the stage to get his graduation degree, he was admired by everyone. Now, he was confident. The whole college knows his presence. He was one of the most talented students in his college. He knows so many things. He can play guitar, he won so many prizes in painting competition, he writes stories and poetry. Everyone was wondering, how can a medical student knows so many things? Now, he has so many friends. But still, he was sad. He didn't look happy after getting that degree. He gave everyone a fake smile and started walking towards his home. He was looking everywhere and admiring the nature. Just then, his eyes stopped at a school. He starts walking towards the school. Yes, that was the same school. As he enters, his eyes starts looking for something. Something very special. The same tree, under which he used to sit beside his best friend. That tree was now very big. Kids were playing everywhere. Old memories starts running in his mind. Just then, he returns to his home. At night, he opens his diary and starts writing a poetry. He finishes his poetry with Gussa be care to kiss par care. Shayad kismat main hai na da wahasin pal. First yada jadi hai wa yadin. Har pal to enichai lekan. Kabi kabi. Just then, the cold breeze blows through his window and he looks into the eyes of Sanjana in the photo which was kept on his table. He starts getting emotional and wondering. Why didn't she tell me about the pain she was going through? Why did she left me all alone? Then, drops of tears fell from his eyes as he looked up in the sky. There were several stars in the sky. He was not alone at that night. His mother and his best friend was there with him in the form of stars. Just then, a message pop up in his phone from his friend which reads, I have brought few books for our PG entrance exam preparation, I will give them to you by tomorrow. After reading that, he whispers to the stars. Now, I will become a cardiologist and will save many life. Just then, he saw a shooting star and said, I wish I was a cardiologist when Sanjana was alive.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe.